This installment of the Look Back series is about the discrimination suffered by some German Americans during World War I in St. Louis and elsewhere in the country. When the Great War broke out in 1914, people of various ethnic heritages in the United States tended to support their homeland. Unlike World War II, when Americans had years of learning the atrocities of Adolf Hitler, there was no set German antipathy in 1914. And within a week after the war began, thousands of German Americans gathered at Turner Hall on Choteau, just south of downtown, to demand fair play for the Kaiser and to have Germany's side of the war treated fairly by the local press. German support for the fatherland continued for another year or so. There was even a movie at the old St. Louis Coliseum hosted by several German organizations touting Germany's side of the war. Now this changed over time with submarine warfare and with President Wilson's support for the British and the French. And when the Americans declared war in April 6, 1917, sentiment turned very hard against the Germans, and some of it was really quite cruel. There were things like Berlin Avenue becoming Pershing and Kaiser Avenue becoming Gresham. But there were also more serious things. There was a streetcar motorman in St. Louis who was humiliated by his co-workers, made to curse the Kaiser and all that. There was a man in East Alton who was beaten up because he didn't think to close his store during a local patriotic parade. The worst thing that happened was the lynching murder of Robert Paul Prager in Collinsville. Mr. Prager was a German-born coal miner in Illinois who tried to join the U.S. Navy and couldn't because of a medical problem. Somehow some of his co-workers decided that he was a spy, and the Collinsville police hid him in City Hall but on April 4th, 1917. But the mob found his hiding place, yanked him out, and marched him 2 miles west to the bluff top overlooking the American bottom, where they let him scrawl a note to his parents and then lynched him. 11 men were tried in Edwardsville in late May 1918, and they were acquitted within 45 minutes. Now, German sentiment in America very quickly supported the American cause, certainly once the declaration was made. And at Soldier Memorial downtown, there's a monument with more than 1,000 names of St. Louisans who were killed in that war. Sprinkled among them are plenty of names like Koenig, Schultz, and Ziegler.